I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. I'm giving a Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, the nicest one. You got to subscribe to the channel. Go to Twitter. Follow at cryptobitcoinchris. If you go down to the description of this video, there's a TikTok link. You got to follow me on TikTok. Thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Bitcoin, $22,000 Bitcoin. Here we are. Let's go back to 2017, 2018 at this level, really close to where the peak was. Right? There's a bunch of buyers stacked right here. Now, listen to this idea. Oversold RSI happens down here on the weekly chart. This has been amazing at nailing the bottoms. Right now, after this bottom, quote unquote, you had a long sideways move to the upside. So the question is, how fast is the recovery? Here we had a move up, a pullback down to about 3,100. Took some time to recover, but ran from 3,100 up to about 14,000. This panic sell-off, is this where we're at? Where the panic situation happened. But notice down here, panic situation happened, and then you had this crazy move to the upside because freaking government just started printing money, quantitative easing. Now the opposite is true. Quantitative tightening has caused this huge downtrend. Obviously, rates, economic data, everything's a disaster in the United States. But I just want you to focus on this one idea. Oversold RSI on the weekly, called the bottom. Oversold RSI on the weekly, called this bottom. Oversold RSI, not even oversold, but the lowest, close to oversold, 33 on the RSI, called a major move to the upside. Now, here you are, oversold RSI. So, I mean, we're a lot closer to the bottom than the top. You have to scale your buys in. Now, what the market's waiting on is the Fed is going to come out and they're going to announce a rate hike. They're going to keep doing this. They're going to keep raising the rates. The economy in the United States is not good. They got to get inflation under control. So right now, people are speculating that the Fed could raise the rates 75 basis points. People are talking about 50 basis points and the market would bounce. 75 would be the largest rate hike in I don't even know how long. Right? But the last rate hike of 50 basis points tanked the market. I mean, caused a lot of this selling. So if you do get some type of panic selling, you get some capitulation out of this market tomorrow, buying opportunities, right? This is not, hey, I'm going to make immediate cash. This is long-term buying opportunities. These are long-term ideas, right? However, if you do get this oversold bounce and V-shaped recovery, I don't know how possible that is, but the rate at which we make money on this is hard to tell. But I mean, you're definitely down in that zone where capitulation, panic selling has been happening, right? You're definitely down in that zone where there's going to be a lot of buyers here, and it always works out to everybody's calling these crazy low prices. And I mean, $22,000 Bitcoin. You can only imagine what it's going to be in 4 years and 8 years, right? What's Bitcoin going to do? But if you get a shakeout, we're scaling in on these buys, right? The lower the price, the more you buy. You know, if you were to get a move, a shakeout down to 14,000, buying opportunity. A move down to 12,000, huge buying opportunity. But you have to be the one to pull the trigger. The mouse clicks that you hit over the next week or two are going to change your life forever. You have to have an outlook or perspective that you see the long-term upside based on this market. But the economic data in the United States is disastrous. We're about to see, definitely in recession, right? Depression, is it possible? I mean, the Fed is trying to balance things out. The Fed's been full of crap. They're saying, oh yeah, things aren't that bad. Things aren't that bad. Well, you know what? Inflation is at a high since 40-year high inflation. right now. I mean, so there's a lot of things happening right now on an economic level. We're going to talk about stocks. Again, will you see one final shakeout and then some type of bounce recovery? This is a good gauge, a way to find entry into Bitcoin, where if the bulls need this to be a bull trap. So if you get this bounce and then a bullish retest, potentially you see some upside based on this idea. But I would love to see some panic selling, some fear-based selling just to get Bitcoin cheaper. Bitcoin cheaper sounds good to me. But you have to, again, the safe trade, the safe play is buying this bullish retest because it makes this a bear trap where everybody's bearish. Everybody wants to short this. You know what? When the bears get trapped, they get punished. So it's all about to happen tomorrow. It's all about to happen. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person 2 weeks ago just started to watch the videos. I have 40 learning videos. They'll change your life, period. If you're losing money in this market, watch these videos and everything changes. This person made $58,000 on a trade. Again, he's short in the market. We trade both ways. $4,500 on a trade, $3,400, $3,800, $18,000, $1,600. He took $77,000 and turned it into $150,000 in the bear market. Bear market's easy money. You just got to short it. This person shorted the market. Crypto newbie started with $2,000. Now he's at $650,000. People are like, that doesn't even sound real. It took him 7 months. You take $2,000, right? And you 10, 20, 30, 40, 100 extra money. And again, he wasn't using his whole portfolio in these huge leverage trades, but he made 10,000% profits. He 100x'd his initial investment and his initial trade amount in this one trade. 100x, 35x, 3.8x, 96x. Like, these numbers are crazy. If you sign up this week, I'm still giving a huge discount, 60% off the regular prices. Remember, you go over to the website, cryptorev.net. It pays for itself. It's a no-brainer, cryptorev.net. If you go down into the description of this video, there's a link take you directly to this website. Remember, if you have any questions, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. If you don't see these basic ideas by this point, after watching this channel for a while, you need some help, and I can help you. This person's been shorting the shiz out of Bitcoin up 200%, doubles his money on Bitcoin pulls back. That's how you make money in this market. Trade the market both ways. Here's my Sol setup, 178% profits. Every day, bangers. Every day, 83% out of QI, 55% out of Lit, 30% gains out of SURV. Rob hit Mana short for 62% every day. Bangers. These are billionaires who took huge hits over the last year. CZ behind Binance went from 95 billion to 10 billion. Sam Bankman-Fried from 15 billion to 8 billion. Brian Armstrong, Coinbase is laying off a bunch of employees from close to 14 billion down to 2 billion. Mike Novogratz behind Galaxy Digital, 8.5 billion. He's down to 2 billion. Fred Ishram, don't know who that is, but he lost half his money. Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss behind Gemini, they lost some money too. The point is this: these people didn't take profits. These people lost billions and billions of dollars. You have to take profits. If you don't take profits, Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy Bitcoin investment, it's now at $1 billion, $1.2 billion unrealized loss. Thing that he could have profited and made billions and billions and billions of dollars, he didn't make any of it because he didn't take his money. If you don't take your money out of this market, other people are going to take your money. Now, it all depends on this. I want to see the S&P 500, and this is mini futures, but I want to see this support bounce hold or bullish retest for upside ideas, right? And so it really depends. The fate of the market depends on the Fed. It would be smart for the Fed to come out and say, hey, you know what, we're just going to do 50 basis points like we did last time. market will respond pretty well to that because everybody's scared that you'll get 75 basis point rate hike, and that's not going to be good for the current economic conditions and the market. And then then you got quantitative tightening where the Fed is dumping their assets onto the market, lowering the prices. That the Fed combats inflation, they control the money supply. This is massive manipulation that the US government and all governments take part in. They're manipulating the price of the dollar based on how the markets move, how much banks pay to borrow money from the Federal Reserve, so control the assets, dollar valuation on their balance sheet, and they use this to control the value of the dollar. Massive manipulation. But bottom line is Bitcoin bulls need a bounce here. Altcoins need a bounce here. All depends on what the Fed says tomorrow afternoon as far as the rate hike will. Will it be 50 basis points or 75 basis points? This is going to move the market. Like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.